From the Stone Age to the Space Age, humans have prized asbestos for its incredible resistance to fire and other elements. Welcome to Asbestos Rewind.
Hi everyone, I'm asbestos attorney Justinian Lane, and welcome to today's installment of Asbestos Rewind, where we take a trip back in time to take a look at the different ways asbestos was used by humans throughout history. Today we're going to go back to March of 1939, but it's not really about March of 1939 because we're talking about an article about Benjamin Franklin and his asbestos purse that was published in the March 1939 issue of Asbestos magazine. So the reason that Ben Franklin found this purse so interesting is it's a purse that's made of a rock. If you're not familiar with asbestos, haven't watched any of our videos, the 30,000 foot view of it is this is a rock that can be spun into cloth. It's unlike any other rock in existence. People have been fascinated by it because you can turn it into cloth and yarn and twine and all of those sorts of things. And that's what happened in this case was the inhabitants of the region where Ben Franklin was, and there's a little bit of a question over where this came from. A lot of folks believe this asbestos came from Pennsylvania, but they took this asbestos, this rock, and they spun it into, it looks like a purse made out of rope. We'll go ahead and show this to you now, that this is actually stone. It's not hemp or cotton or some other fabric. This was the asbestos mineral that got woven into a coin purse like this. And one of the benefits of this is it is completely fireproof. So you could throw this coin purse into the fire and it wouldn't burn. Depending on how long it was in there, if you put paper money in there, that might not burn either because it might keep the inside of this so cool with its insulating properties as well. But I want to talk about this today because this was written in 1939 when they weren't quite sure where this purse was. So let's take a look here at what was written. It says, the story of Benjamin Franklin's asbestos purse brings out an interesting point in asbestos history. One of the earliest surviving letters of Franklin was that written to Sir Hans Sloane on June 2nd of 1725, in which was mentioned asbestos and the asbestos purse. The letter reads, Sir, having lately been in the northern parts of America, I have brought from thence a purse made of the stone asbestos. As you are noted to be a lover of curiosity, I have informed you of these, and you have any inclination to purchase them or see them, let me know your pleasure by a line directed to me at the Golden Fan in Little Britain, and I will wait upon you with them. And I'll let you read the rest of this on your own. You can hit pause. But they are curious because the magazine wanted to know where it was. They ask. It occurred to us that it would be extremely interesting to know whether this purse of Franklin's might still be in existence in the British Museum. We therefore wrote to the museum outlining the story and asked them if it was possible. So after writing to the museum, they wrote back and they said that I think I could safely say that the specimen is in the mineral collection. All the information we had concerning this specimen was that it was in the museum before 1837, and we are indeed grateful to you for bringing its interesting associations to our notice. Hans Sloane, when he passed away, all of his belongings were bequeathed to the museum, provided the British Museum paid his heirs, I think it was £20,000, which, although a lot of money, was worth, his collection was worth far more. So this purse ended up in the museum's archives for about 100 years before this magazine let them know what it was that they had. They knew it was in their mineral collection, but they didn't know anything beyond that. And now today, if you go out and search on the internet, you can find the same high-res picture that I found and find some more stories about it. So Ben Franklin was very enamored with this purse and carried it across the seas and sold it where it ended up in a museum and is still there today. So thank you for watching Asbestos Rewind today, and we'll see you next time.